Decide who wants the Aegis Immortal is still not picked up. Flashed up a big message saying when you get it, and I don't think SF wants to drop his TP. He's having a great old time, but there's no other hero to pick it up. You want it on Spectra. You really want it on Spectra. I love it. They're going to wait for it. The bouncing stun's trying to try and slow them down. This is almost bait. They're going to come in. It's picked up very, very closely. Is there a stun? Oh, they get him. Oh, use the Aegis as bait. Tie under roller goes off. Is catching net in the mix. The so down so fast. And now move themselves on to the next target. Tombstone takes the fall. And the fall back from the Sentinel. I think we now just found a new strat just invented here at SMM. Let's use the Aegis as bait. oh, you gotta love it. Absolutely love it. To actually not pick it up, the Alchemist was there, so they had no fear unless the Blink Dagger came in and picked it up straight away. But the Alchemist dropped the slot.
Hey,
they wanted it on Spectra.
Don't worry, guys. I got this, okay? I got it.
he's
there was a chance for the ES to jump in for an echo, but I think he was kind of like hesitating, like, you know, should I go in for an echo or should I wait for my teammate?
Bottom lane Spectra. He's going to try and turn around. XY trying to fall himself back. Will do so. Willie, Shackle goes off, holds Alchemist in place. Yamateh still wants a piece of it, but looks like everyone's going to run themselves away. No horns as well.
Kind of own the screen a while.
It is one of the best Beckies.
Antivirus.
I love it. I still love the fact it's 10-19 on the kill count board. Every single engagement, it might not end with kills, but it's coming off with pressure. HY, this is, I think, is the big problem for NirvanaMY here, Kelly, is for the fact that this mid lane is still being pushed by itself. That's the power of the racks and being one down. NirvanaMY need to change this. It's throwing the balance against them. Even though they're getting on top of the kills, they need to get on top of that map control. Yeah,
but the thing is, looking at the items view, you can see like NirvanaMY actually does have almost a complete build for engagement already. I mean, Hunter does have the dagger, Witch Doctor has his urn to support, and then, you know, SF basically has all his items. However, if you look at the Sentinel team, VS is still quite poor at the moment, and so is the DS.
You got to remember though, VS is a big support hero. You look towards the Dwarven Sniper with a finished BKB. In we come. They want to make it too. The TP support's got to come in. Tier 3's tower goes down even with the Glymph on it. Witch Doctor coming down as well. Spectra goes for the horn. In comes the TIE Hunter. Goes for the Ravage. Wants to hold him off. SF! Right in the middle. They were not ready for that. Scythe just got one down. It's the captain. It's the boy in blue. Trying to fall themselves back. Pushing out the towers. Yes, it's going to die just from the Radiance aura. They still want to go down. Great blink. In comes a stun. Coupled with a splash. XY is getting damaged. They claim a triple. Pushing the back. TP goes off. Ravage just too far off. But Net, poor man. They could have made that a quad. What defense? What defense, Kelly? They're just staying right on top of it. Dwarven Sniper now goes back in towards that mid lane. It's all they've really got to work with at the moment. They try to push for the racks, but you're right. The items are here on NirvanaMY. They're getting a little bit more superior with a Blink Dagger on Shadow Fiend. He can jump himself in there with a BKB. Doesn't need the Lothars, but can still use it to escape. You jump yourself down towards the Spectra. Vanguard, keep him alive even longer in the battles. Radiance on top of it. Diffusal Blade on top of that one. Wouldn't be surprised if he waits until he finishes off his last charge and converts that one up. But still, what great item builds going off. But really, like Scythe Gaming, they're not out of this. There's still no racks going down. They're staying on top of it. They're keeping the lanes pushed out. And NirvanaMY cannot cut a break.
Well, don't forget who is playing the Spectre. It's Yamateh.
That is true.
He's like the #1 farmer on Earth. Yeah.
I think just
Kimba carry.
I just love.
I mean, what do you think he's gonna buy with his money?
Seriously, buybacks. I think that's all it's going to go down to from now on.
I mean, he can basically 1v3 a hero now. Like, if he pops his ulti, he can just like cast 3 heroes anywhere. He
still has room for one more, and I'm hoping to see like a Deso on top of him. And when that's actually going to answer, we're not going to say what he's going to build until he actually comes on. There we go, Demon Edge on top of him, but he will push it. Look at the bottom lane, putty in his hands.
Is he going for the DR?
absolute party. Look at this mid lane as well. HY is thinking about having a go here at XY. It's the battle of the Ys. They want to come in. Shackle shot. They weren't ready for Tidehunter, and Alchemist coming from the side. Windrunner's in trouble. Getting hit once, getting it twice. ES Fissure almost saves him. It's not enough with the Maledict doing the rest of the damage. The Ultimism has popped here from Dirge, trying to hold them back here. Shadow Fiend pushing through. He's damaged. He's sliding. Great swap from VS. Going to keep him alive, but oh! HYSF ulti goes on through. Sniper trying to retreat up towards the top tower. They find him with even a blink on the Alchemist. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to level up the racks. And that tombstone will not last long. In fact, HY making it his first job to bring it down. Actually, he was thinking about it, had second thoughts, and will fall back here. But look at the buyback. The buyback from the Dwarven Sniper is going to push the Alchemist back there. That tombstone, great for defending. You can't go too far. Tombstone makes a fall. They can push it back out again. And they just managed to claim Tidehunter on top. I think his fat ass was lagging him up a bit.
Well, I don't know what to say. I just feel like telling HY, his SF is so beautiful. I mean, have you seen like how he blinked in and just like cast his Requiem and just owns the sniper?
And that's exactly what he needs to do. He needs to shut down that Agi carry, shut down that Dwarven Sniper. Don't let him do that damage from range. If they let Sniper sit at the back, he will destroy their team. They need to shut him down, and it's so easy to do. Look at Spectre still farming up on the top. It is ridiculous how much money he has banked right now.
I mean, this is what I mean. You can have like the best hero in the world. You can have like Spectre and SF, but if your teammates are not doing well, you're not going to be able to, get into engagement. And at this situation, like the TH is such a perfect position. And because of that, which is why he could pop his ulti, and the Spectre was like just standing in front of you, and just like I said, he could 1v3. He was just poking away at the at the Undying and at the Sniper. They couldn't even do anything to him. What can he do? Get Radiance to death?
that's literally it.
Well, I hope he doesn't go for a BR, because if he does, I'm gonna be very angry at him. It's so BM.
That's right. Don't do it, because Kelly will get angry at you. That's the reason not to actually do a play. Love it. HY now pushing out this mid lane as well. Alchemist is in support at the moment. They really want to keep the pressure on. Wish Doctor's hanging around the wings as well. While this is happening, we've had the bottom lane being pushed out. I'm hoping there's a TP on every single person. No, actually there's one. Yes, there is. I was getting a little bit worried.
Well, we're going to look for the pipe. We're going to look for the pipe on the Alchemist, right? And they will like really secure a solid engagement from the skirt side. What the Sentinel need to do now is probably push the middle. Well, it would be a good thing to do. If they push the middle, they get caught in a bad engagement. They use like their tomb at the wrong time. They're not going to survive it, and Sentinel can just TP away.
Look at this. The Yamateh is walking around with an MKB on True Strike. He wants that to push straight into the base. He's going to hold the bottom lane for the moment. And this last push, which has been taking about 4 minutes to actually get the creep wave here for Scythe Gaming, they're like, you know what? 4 minutes, it's worth the push to the bottom lane. And instantly done by Yamateh. They don't care. And there goes the bottom lane. It's just like, you're not going to stop him. He is just so beefy. The top lane's still being pushed out here by Dirt, so he's been having a bit of a bad time. I don't think he's really got an item for the past maybe 20 minutes.
Can he even die?
He's the Undying, but he's died a hell of a lot. It's definitely, it's a contradiction.
Yamateh, look at
Yamateh.
Can he even die?
Yes, he can. Because he's still, it's really hard to kill a Spectre unless all your heroes are in the one spot. Because if you give him a moment, he'll haunt out, he'll jump on that one by himself, and if there is one by himself, he will die. There is no doubt about it.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it. Just to catch him, they have to pop all their ultis, and Scourge is just going to have to push in. Just push in without... No defense is going to come up from the Sentinel, because they're going to waste all their ultis catching the Spectre. So they really have to decide, what are they going to use, like what? His Tomb on, what is he going to use his Swap on, what is Windrunner going to do? Windrunner does have a Hex, and she does have a Lincoln. It's going to be very useful in engagement, but they can't even catch anyone at the moment because they are sticking, they're doing 4-1. SF can just pop off to another lane and take any lane he wants, basically. I mean, the pressure is so much.
The funny thing is, SF is doing exactly what you're saying. He's going to all the lanes. It's just like, yep, I'll kill. And he's bottling up a DD rune at the moment. He had an Invis one before. But he's just like rune control, we saw it for the first 2 runes, straight to NirvanaMY. They were still controlling it, and I'm really, really worried at the moment for this bottom lane. Unless they get the gank off, which they're doing right now. XY is in trouble, trying to retreat himself out. Dwarven Scythe is in the mix, so is the ES.